if I have a Coke in my hand and I walk out in the parking lot here and I get run over by a truck, a lot of people make the decision that drinking Coke causes you to get run over by trucks. Okay. Not a good decision. Okay? But that's how they do the studies. Just for information, if you remain in a state where you get a chronic illness, as you reach the age of 65, the average person has 13 medication and 8 doctors. And that's done by Medicare statistics, which are pretty good because they pay for all that. Every 100 prescriptions that are given, only 40 are taken correctly. So if I write a prescription, the chances that someone is going to fill it is, well, if I write 100 prescriptions today to a group of people, 20 will not fill it. 20 will fill it and not take it. 20 will fill it and take it wrong. So that leaves the 40 who take it correctly. And then they'll come back to the office and say, it doesn't work. Of course it's not going to work if you don't take it correctly. Whitehall study and MacArthur study. Whitehall says if you have a job when you're in the middle, that is, you're not the boss and you're not the janitor, you're in the middle, you're more likely to be sick. Because you have pressure from above and pressure from below. It also says in the MacArthur study, if you aren't resilient, that is, you can go home and forget the job and go to sleep. If you go home and think about the job, you will be sick. So if you hang on to it, the zebra story is that the zebra is an animal that, you know, sits around and eats grass and drinks water, and every once in a while the lion tries to kill him. And so the zebra says, ooh, bad deal, I gotta run like the devil. He runs away from the lion and escapes and gets back to the next water hole. While the zebra is running, what's happening? He's making a lot of glucose, puts out a lot of steroids, doesn't send any blood to his brain, no blood to his bones or anything like that. He sends all that blood to his muscles. He makes a ton of sugar, a bunch of epinephrine to raise his heartbeat and his heart pressure. And when he gets to the other place, what happens? It goes back to normal. So we have a bad day at work, what happens to our blood pressure and stuff? It goes up, it's just like the zebra, but what we do as stupid humans, we don't forget. We are not resilient. We do the MacArthur study. We keep it all night. We think about it, we mull over it, so we can get particularly sick. So we need to learn how to relax. You can decrease your problem of getting overweight by 39%. If you skip breakfast, you increase your probability of being weight by 450%. So eat breakfast. So you need to eat something every morning. So if you eat 30 grams of protein in the morning, 15 to 30, this won't, ooh, bad for the TV, happen, okay? But most people like to skip. And so about 10 o'clock, they have what? A donut. And when I was in the hospital, what did I do? I would take the donut that was at least a week old, and you could pound nails with, and stick it in coffee that's been there overnight. It tasted like acid, and put it in the microwave and eat the damn donut. You know, and then I felt good for about an hour. And then I felt really bad. Carrots. If you eat carrots from Kansas, in southeast Kansas, there is absolutely no selenium in those carrots, because there's none in the soil. If you eat carrots from California, in that, not the Silicon, but the valley there, all those carrots are full of silica. So, you think, okay, so if I eat carrots, do they help me or not? Well, it depends on where I buy my carrots, okay? So the research has to be really very, very specific. You have to be selfish. You have to be focused on yourself if you're going to be any good to anyone else. So you got to draw a map and find out, who are my friends? Where do they intersect with me? Are they energy vampires? Are they Aunt Mildreds? Are they turkeys from Toledo?